Great. So tell me something about you in brief so that I can understand about Priyanshi.
Sure, sir. So, a very good afternoon, sir. First of all, thank you so much for giving me this opportunity to introduce myself. My name is Priyanshi Ranawat, born and brought up in Udaipur. I have completed my schooling from Kendriya Vidyalaya number 1, Udaipur, with 9.6 CGPA in 10th standard and 72% in 12th standard. Then I have completed my Bachelor of Computer Applications from Bhopal Nobles University, Udaipur, with an aggregate of 86%. Currently, I am pursuing my Master of Computer Application from Gitanjali Institute of Technical Studies, Udaipur. My technical skills include programming in C, C++, Python, Java Core, PHP. I am also familiar with web development and databases. Using my technical skills, I have completed several projects like supermarket billing system, a static website, and a weather forecasting project. Apart from that, I am a national level basketball player. I have represented my school a number of times in KVS National Sports Meet and also my previous college in Basketball West Zone tournament. That was all about me, sir. Thank you.
Okay. So you have played basketball at a national or state level?
Sir, KVS Nationals.
What?
KVS Nationals.
Okay. KVS National, what does it mean?
Sir, it is inter KV national sports meets in which teams from all states arrive at a particular place for the tournament.
Okay. It's a part of the Kendriya Vidyalaya event, right?
Yes, sir.
All the KV participate all together at a national level.
Yes, sir.
You have won the basketball over there or you have only participated?
So we couldn't won any medal, but in regionals we won medals.
Basketball is a good game?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So why we have to play the games like these all basketball, cricket, and normally everyone says that it has to be one extracurricular activities, playing any kind of game. So why it is required? What are the benefits of it?
So it is important as you gain a good physical fitness, which is necessary because a good physical health is a good mental health also. So and it improves the coordination because you play with teams, so you meet different people and coordinate with them.
Okay, because my son is playing for the basketball, and I thought, is it really a good game for him to go for the international or participating at the national, or it's not the good choice? So that was the reason I asked you the question.
It is a good choice. So it is a good choice.
But what is the use?
For the time I played,
we cannot go above nationals and we cannot represent our country at another level.
Sir, basketball is not that popular in India as much as cricket or football. So that is the main reason. Like if you see NBA, that is National Basketball Association, there are only mostly foreign players who play in that.
Okay. So what is your choice? Because you have played a group level game, right? So as a sport candidate, what is your choice or the guidance suggestions to others that they have to choose the game which is into the group or they have to play the individual games?
Sir, I have played a team game, so I would prefer a team game.
Okay. So what kind of learning outcome you have got out of this whole playing exercise? What you have done?
The first thing is that for winning a game, a coordination is must as you are playing as a team.
Okay. So winning habit can be developed.
So winning habit, coordination, that is the most important thing. Without coordination, nothing can happen in a team game.
How playing basketball is helping you to become a good coder?
So it improves my mental health.
Okay. So if somebody who is not playing any sport It does not have any kind of mental health because we are
So
not
maybe
playing. I'm
they
not
will.
playing.
Sir, you have other ways to refresh your mind, and I have playing basketball.
Okay. So this is also one of the way, right?
Yes, sir,
To
it
be
is one of
strong.
the way.
One
Yes,
of the
sir.
way. Okay. You have done BCA in graduation?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Okay.
sir.
So what do you feel if you have to rate yourself in the field of coding and programming in your class? Then what rank you will give to you out of the whole number of students what you have in the class?
Okay. So maybe fourth or fifth.
Fourth or fifth. Why fourth or fifth? Why not first? Because the sporty candidates have the winning habits and they have to always be on top. You don't want to be on top.
But sir, self-aware. So I want to be on top. But it's just that like logical development skills I am on working. So I'm
Okay.
not that good in logical development.
Apart from your sports achievement, if somebody will ask you, well, what you have achieved so far in the field of your technical field, what you are doing at present. So, what will be your answer on that?
Sir, right. These projects have enhanced my skills.
You have done any projects?
Yes, sir. Academic projects.
Academic projects. Okay. Apart from the projects, any kind of certifications or anything you have done in the field of coding and programming?
Not yet, sir.
Not yet. So, what do you want to become? You want to become a software developer or any kind of another profile you are looking for?
Sir, I'm looking for back-end developer.
Why not front end?
Sir, I have explored front end also, but I found that my interest is more in back end.
Back end is easy in compared to front end.
Not so I can't compare. It's like both have same level, but it's just that I have more interest in back end.
Okay. Okay, Priyanshi. Nice talking to you.
Okay, so why should any company who comes to the campus take you as a back-end developer?
So because I have the technical skills that they require for that job profile.
So what technical skills they need and what you have?
Sir, I have technical skills like programming in C, C++, and Python also. So backend developer, and I have a knowledge of databases also. So backend developer mostly required these things.
And what project have you done that is related to back-end development?
Sir, recently we had a Python training program. So in that, I have created a weather forecast project where I used API from other site and made a project which forecasts the weather of a particular location for 7 days.
Right. So if you were to do a software development involving back-end development, what will be the first starting
Yes,
point?
sir.
What will be your starting point?
Starting point
For the development, back-end development, if you have a project that you need to that requires back-end development. So how would you start your project? What would you do first?
So first thing is requirement analysis. Like if I have a client, first I have to talk to him that what are his requirements. And on that basis, an SRS document is created. So that will be my first step.
So what kind of requirements would you gather from the customer?
Sir, basically a user has 3 requirements, which we know as functional, business, and system requirements. So on that basis, I will question him and create documents.
So what is the difference between business and functional requirement?
Okay. So functional requirements are basically related to the end user, how that end user is going to use that. And business requirement is like for what particular business client wants that software.
Hmm. So once you have these requirements defined, then what would you do?
So if that after this, designing is the second process according to software development life cycle. So how the actual software will look like according to these requirements, of basic model is created.
So what kind of model will you show? Supposing your customer says, okay, show me your design. So what will you show him or her?
So for after analyzing his requirements, I will just give him an idea that how will his project look like. Uh, it can like on paper I can create.
What will you create on paper?
Sir, I am forgetting that name of that technique actually. There is a technique which is used for user requirement.
So forget about the
House
name of
of
the technique.
quality.
What will you show him?
So module of his software.
How? What will you show him?
Like,
पेपर पे क्या दिखाओगे आप?
sir, how will his project will sorry software will function? Like first this is, second is this, third is this, and in these kind of modules.
And how would you know that that design is the best design for meeting that requirement?
So first, that is why I analyzed this requirements and then I created this. And after this, if user wants some, client wants some more changes in that, so I will do that.
No, that is fine. But first, the design that you have created, how would you know that that is the best design possible?
So if that design meets the completes in timely manner, that software will be completed in timely manner, or if it is cost efficient, then I'll think that it is the best I can make.
And what kind of design, what kind of software would be more cost efficient in technical terms? What
Sir,
would you do in the designing process that will make it make it more cost efficient while delivering the customer requirements?
sir, how many manpower is used for making that project? Like how many developers and all persons are used, because and the operating system on which it is going to work.
All right, quick feedback for you, Priyanshi. I think you have some good idea about your communications is good and you have good idea of what you want to become, and you are learning the right things like Python for backend development, and you have done already some projects. Also, you have a good idea, good to hear, you know about the different kinds of user requirements, creating SRS, and also what design is a good design, right? Absolutely. What meets customer requirement at the lowest cost and in a shortest possible time is the best design.